Once upon a time, there were 4 playful friends who loved each other very much: Reid, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy. One sunny spring day, they ran and played in the garden until they were tired. They eventually lay down in the shade of their favorite apple tree, right in the middle of the garden, where the blossoms had just begun to bloom. They were so deep in conversation that they didn't realize how fast time was passing. The sun slowly set, painting the sky first orange, then a deep indigo. Finally, the first stars began to twinkle above them. Christina looked up at the sky in admiration and said, "The stars look so beautiful, like glittery beads scattered across the sky." All 4 of them raised their heads and began counting the stars, but just then, Jeremy jumped up in alarm. "Oh no, the moon is gone. There's a giant hole in the sky." The 4 friends froze. They looked at the sky again, but the huge bright moon they always saw was nowhere to be found. "Where could the moon have gone?" Reid asked. They were very frightened. They immediately started running through the garden, peeking at the sky through the branches of the trees. "Moon, where are you?" they shouted, but they heard only the whisper of the night wind. Breathless, they returned to the base of the apple tree. Suddenly, 2 big bright eyes appeared on the branch above them. No sound of wings was heard, and not a single leaf stirred. It was as if this mysterious visitor had landed there by magic. A wise owl sat like a statue on the edge of the branch, looking down at the children and chuckling. "What are you looking for, little earthlings?" the wise owl asked, his voice cutting through the silence of the night. Victor answered hurriedly, "Don't you see, Owl? The moon is gone. Someone must have stolen it." Hearing this, the owl let out such a laugh that it almost caused a fall from the branch. "So, the moon is gone, is it?" the owl said, still laughing. "You'd better be here again tomorrow night and see if the moon has returned. Space is a grand stage. Wait for the play to finish." Then the wings spread wide and the owl vanished into the darkness like a shadow without a single sound. The children went home that night full of curiosity. They couldn't wait for the next evening. As soon as night fell, they met under the apple tree. When they looked up, what did they see? A very thin silver line, no bigger than the tip of a fingernail, was shining in the sky. "Look," said Christina, "the moon is coming back, but it's very thin." Just then, the wise owl appeared again. "Don't be afraid, children," the owl said. "The moon didn't go anywhere. It's just playing hide and seek. Sometimes it lines up with the earth and the sun in such a way that we cannot see its face. We call this the new moon, but it will grow a little more every night." The children continued to gather under the apple tree every night to watch the moon. The moon, which started as a thin bow, first turned into a half circle, then became a bit chubbier, and finally, exactly 2 weeks later, it began to shine in the sky like a giant round tray. Jeremy shouted with excitement, "That's it! The moon looks like a giant!" Soaring above them, the wise owl called out, "This is what we call a full moon. The moon never disappears, children. It is always there. But did you know? It always shows us the same smiling face. Its other side always stays behind, facing the stars, mysterious and hidden. Christina asked curiously, "Will we never be able to see that mysterious face?" With one silent flap of the wings, the owl whispered while looking into the children's eyes. Who knows? Perhaps when you grow up, your curiosity about the sky will carry you so far that you will be the first to greet the far side of the moon that no one has ever seen. Space is full of brave hearts waiting to be discovered. Reid, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy held hands and waved at the moon. From that day on, instead of being afraid when the moon disappeared, they looked forward to the day it would grow again. And the four friends began to dream of the day they would journey to that mysterious far side of the moon. That night under the apple tree was not just the end of a game for them, it was the first step of a great journey to the stars. Do you know, children, this story is actually a sequel to the very first story I wrote when I was only 8 years old. Years have passed, and I have rewritten this story for you on this historic day, the day when, thanks to the dedicated work of everyone at NASA, humans will see the far side of the moon with their own eyes. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Reid Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Hemmick-Koch, and Jeremy Hansen, the heroes of this wonderful day, for making our dreams come true.